Monday night primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Devin Duvernay to return it. Shoves one away. Delivers another move. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Straight to the air they go. And gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Milrow from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Carlson good on the extra points. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Give now to the running back. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come of what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready, go!
They go play action here. It's Milroe. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs from 37.
First down.
Get it!
First and 10 at the 37.
Walker on first down. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Off the play fake, Milroe. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set, hut. 45. Ready.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6 at the Seahawks 40-yard line.
Ready.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 30. Black old flight blue. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
That's a gain of 5.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Got to keep this one and go. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Trying the right side. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Black shot. Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because He's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And you just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Seattle after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Set, ready,
This is Irving on second. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
52 bull. Steal, flat. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can't happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Duvernay on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Go. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking downfield. Snagged by Arroyo. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ready.
Here's Walker running right. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually what you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. Warriors 70.
Hold the look, hold,
Go.
Back to work they go after the interception. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. go. Shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
One thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Walker now from the gun. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on. Set. Bronco.
Here's Milroe to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Milroe now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Cowboy, Cup 19. Cup 19. Rig alert.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Let's go. Back to 60. 79 Broncos. Fake pass. 19 tight. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects with the open man downfield. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Go.
Trying for it with Milroe. He's got White, complete. Keeps away from one. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. White. Pick it. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Set, red, white, blue. 10 black. Green jack. Set.
Rattler to the air now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Complete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black shot. Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Milroe. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing now, Milroe. And this one is launched downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Red. Smash. Red. Set.
Throwing his Rattler. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Field. Red. Cycle. Black Ultra. Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 45. White. Blue striker. Drill green. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler. And Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Black 40. Green Jack. Blaster 6. Ready.
Now Rattler. He stays up. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Come on. Hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Down. 6. Mega. Blue. 32. Rail. Yellow. Hey. Go steal. Hut.
Third and long, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. This one will be intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You just call a pick 6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints first down.
Looking to throw. Rattler finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Field. Black. 50. Green.
Rattler. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down.
Set, hut, right, white, yellow, 22, set.
They'll throw. Third and long. Lobs this deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He has it at the 13. He gets it out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. He rolls to his right. White working downfield, and he has it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare. Walker running to the right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 boxes, 60.
Staying with Walker. Rolling into enemy territory. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Huh.
From the gun, Milroe. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we got second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Throwing the out route complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Milroe. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Saints 17. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
50, green. Green jack. 6. Mega.
From the gun, Rattler. Completed to his running back. There's a little bit up to the 21. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
45.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
6. Here we go. Set. Black 40. Red. Yellow. Hey, check Mega. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2 cases that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he's got to catch it first. But on the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Hawk 70.
The give now to Walker. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Called in by Owen on the right side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cougar 19. Go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Quick check.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready. Red 38. Six, measure. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stuck cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Squad red. 10 plus 6.
He's going to throw it again. Chased out to his right. To the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Buys time, rolling right. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Black, next fight, white. Ready?
Rattler trying again on second. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
Trouble 38. 6 red, yellow, steel, black. Black shot. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready, red, set.
From the red zone on first. Gets it to him on the screen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Come on, set.
Throwing here, middle row. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And it's a key stop defensively, Brock. But any more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
He's got this at the 27. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Claws red, black ultra, yellow, 22. Needle blue, red, cycle. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
Mega. Here we go, here we go. 833, yellow. Blaster, 6, green jack.
Back to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have these down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the double.
First down from the 42.
Come on, set. Black 40, red, yellow, light blue, blue striker. Hut.
Setting up to pass. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Called in left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10.
Ready.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Down. 45, white, beauty, yellow, steel, black, grill, green. Smash, red. Set, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Claws red.
Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Set.
Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Okay, ready?
And now 2nd and 10 from the 17.
Left, right, white, black, 95, 6, mega, needle blue, green jack, hut,
Now Rattler. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, 33, yellow, flight blue. Blue striker. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Here we go. Yellow. 52 blue. Field black. Striker. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. Oh, it's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie and not the lead. They're going to remain down by 1 after they miss. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Claws red, barrier. Yellow, ultra, go ultra. Right,
here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.